don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for?
Hi, and welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belen Baez, and this is a correlation reading. We're going to be doing a fire October, a water October, and then we're going to see how it correlates with Libra as far as relationships. So if you're in any relationships with Libra, it's going to be Libra fire, Libra water. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. First, we're going to get the readings out of the way. We're going to get the October out of the way for fire, and then we're going to get the October out of the way for water. And then we're going to talk basically if you're dealing with air or if you're dealing with Libra. This is what's going on for water so far. So that ain't it. Come on. Here we go. This is water. Definitely this is water. Okay, so water signs for the month of October is talking about that there's going to be some type of negotiations coming in for the month of October. As soon as October comes in, there's some things that's going very, very fast in your direction. Some of you water signs are worried about a decision, or you're going to be hearing back from someone. I feel like if it's not work now, this is a two-part thing. This does show relationship, but this shows a build-up of relationship, and then it also shows water signs being worried about confrontations at work or something that's going on with work. At the same time, there's some type of meeting going on. Some of you Pisces during the first week of October are going to be going out having a good time with the mate, preferably four. If you play your cards right, it could be at least four mates or someone has two sides. One of these individuals, I think that you do have loving feelings for. Don't know who that is, but there's loving feelings and surprise datings coming on. Now, I do see you moving very fast in a relationship where you need to be paying attention, okay? It's saying that maybe whatever you do with this person, whatever you talk with this person, that it did not end out the way you wanted it to end out. And one of the reasons the date or the activity or whatever you did with them didn't go out because your head wasn't in it. Your head was not in the game. Your mind was not there because your mind is currently focused on financial situations at this time. It shows some of the finances that you carry. You need to make a decision to either ghost a situation. And when these talk about ghost situation, it talks about anticipation, not leaving. Anticipating something, daydreaming. This is what I want. This is it's just like things are going on, and you have other things on your mind. So some people may see you a little bit aloof, not there, thinking you're not paying attention to them. But you don't have to take your business. Just know that I know, and that you know, Pisces, that you are dealing with some financial situations, and things may not turn out the way you want them to turn out. Not because you don't want it, because it's like the timing. They want to do something while you're thinking about something the whole time while this is going on. But work is looking good. It's rushing in the first week, and someone's rushing in the first week, okay? So that's what's going on in the month of October for you. Now let's talk about you water signs that are dealing with air, if you're dealing with air. Now, if some of you signs are dealing with air, it does show some type of leverage here. Some of you water signs are dealing with Libras that are having some type of financial situations, and if they're not, they're heading in a new financial direction. Because I see two things coming in here that could make some stress come out in the relationship. I do see some of you Pisces wanting to be back with an air sign, but right now it's showing right here that maybe you're going to be the one to approach the Libra. Maybe you're going to be the one that approached them about these situations. But there also are some situations on your end that's causing you and this person to work things out. And I just want to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you everything, and I'm going to tell you what this is just not working. If a water sign is dealing with Libra, baby, let it go. It ain't working even if you try for it to work. Keep it where it is. Don't try to take it to the next level. Do not get in a relationship with a Libra. Point blank period water sign. It's not here. I was shuffling and jiving. I was trying to keep from swallowing my own spit, but Gary, give up. This is not a relationship. This is not even a coming together. It's almost like a fantasy. Like this is what you want to happen. This is what's going on. I don't see this Libra coming your way, water sign. Not in no way. I do see some of you water signs have been married before, and you could possibly think about marriage, but I don't think it's gonna work out between you and that Libra. Point blank period. I don't see it working. I do see somebody else coming in for you. Now, if you're not dating a Libra, we can go back to your Pisces reading to where you were maybe uh not thinking of things, not all there, being a little airheaded, but I don't see anything going on with any Libras and water signs at this time. Not that's going to take things to the next direction. If you are dating a Libra, confusion is everywhere. You're never going to come to a point. And at the same time, I don't even see anything that could make you guys want to even get in a relationship, especially Libra with these situations that you have going on. If you're dealing with the Pisces, you have situations that you're a little sensitive about right now too. I don't think you're ready to fall in with the Pisces. Maybe talk and have a good time in text, but relationship, that's a no-no for Pisces and Libra. But so how that correlates is it's not a correlation. There's nothing that matches. There's nothing that's putting you guys on the same page. There's a lot of separation with air and water right now, or Libra and Pisces separations. I don't see that coming together. If you have a friend Libra, Pisces, keep it like that. Libra, if you have a mate that you're dealing with and you're wondering why it's not coming together, because the situation is trying to tell you to separate, and keep it like it is, as a friendship, as whatever that is. Keep it at the thing where you guys get along. Because if you try anything else, you're gonna know that this relationship is going to separate by the minutes. Okay. So here is fire sign for the month of October. So fire sign in the month of October, I feel like you're sitting and you're thinking about a lot of things. I do see something bothering you where you feel like you have been shut out or shut back. I'm also seeing that you're waiting on a relationship, or you wanting some type of relationship to blossom. I see something with money coming up in here. I also see fire sign where you're thinking about traveling or moving to the next level. Some of you your fire signs are going to be getting out. You're going to be moving away. You're going to be separating yourself from people right now, because I do feel that you're trying to figure something out, or you're trying to get something and make something out of it, and you don't know how to present it to this person, or you don't know how to not cry over spoiled milk to someone, or you want to express something and you're not doing it, but you may get the guts to get up and do it with some type of partner. I see partnerships, and then I said you actually headed straight towards them. So in October, I said that you've come to a decision around the 3rd, but you don't know how to make that decision and communicate it to the other person. But I do see where you're going to communicate with them, and then you're going to head straight to this individual, because whatever you're thinking is going to be solid. You're ready to get out and have a good time. You're ready to explore and see the things that you don't want, that you're not seeing. And this could be also unhappiness for you. But at the same time, this communication, it's not desperation. It's kind of like you don't have a choice but to go in that person's direction. At the same time, it's talking about making decisions about money. See, that's coming up. Fire sign, but remember, you used to think about it so much with this certain individual. It was money, 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 money. But they don't make enough money. They don't make the right kind of money. They don't make what I make. That was a big issue with some of you fire signs and some mates that you were interested in. But now I see that we have growth, fire sign, and you're not so into it. You're almost kind of saying, okay, let me put this to the side. Let me see what else is there to give, or what else does the person have to offer. And I think you're going to go after that. It says you're going to move on that around the October 13th. You want love. You're looking for love with someone. You're looking for love for someone. I do see there's somebody else in here too. I do see there's a change in love for you too, and there's a responsibility. Now, I do see you doing a lot of thinking. I do see you doing a lot of thinking. I do see change here. I do see you holding up decisions, but there is a love wall because of something that happened between you and someone else. And they're going to be popping up towards the end of October for you. But before then, I think that you're trying to get everything together. You're going to see how you're planning something. You're planning something, and you're headed directly to it. And I think it has everything to do with love for you. I think this is going to be a month for love for you, fire sign. Going, especially you males, going after that person you want to, and you really don't want to do it, because I feel like they're out of your league, fire sign, or it's something about them that it doesn't. You guys are opposites, basically. They're not someone that you would regularly deal with, and that money thing was really coming up, but now you're going to put it to the side, and you may give it a chance and you may not, but it looks like you're considering something more than the other thing when it comes down to a partner. Now, how this correlates with the Libra, let's see if any of you are dealing with any Libras. Now, for you fire signs that are dealing with Libras, you're dealing with someone that's a big communicator. I'm sitting here often feeling like there has something that has been going on if you're dealing with the Libra that has caused some type of pain, that's caused some type of separation. It's also talking about this Libra person being worried and getting very tired. They look very tired. They look very worn out. And a lot of this worn out fire sign is coming from this relationship. But what stands before them is relationship too. So it could be more than one thing that's going on here. It's talking about some type of company renewal for this Libra also. If you are dealing with the Libra fire sign, could be a little small money issues. You know, I did say it in your card, so this person you must be dealing with is must be an air sign because it's here again about this money stuff. But it seems like that's going to be eased out, just the softer side of this air sign coming here. But I do see you in the air sign person's card with this softness. You're the one that's coming with the softness. So this relationship is kind of correlating to me. Let's see if it's a match. Also, yeah, and see this person that you're dealing with, you may want to hold on a little bit, fire sign, because it looks like they're about to walk into something really new. I see them often thinking about income. They're traveling towards a new direction. You are going to be talking to this person at the end of the month. It won't be in October at the beginning. It said 13th, but in their cards, maybe they're not going to be speaking to you until the end of the month. But you know, there's a lot of decisions on the air sign's head. It definitely is. There's money on their mind. There's love on their mind. There's different situations that are standing before them. I see an offer coming to them out of nowhere in the month of October. And at the same time, wanting to be in a relationship. That's what's standing behind them. But I don't know what happened between you guys, but there was some type of shift. Now, when we talk about Libra, the air and the fire, some people say it don't match. Now, it depends. Now, it to me it does not, but it looks like there's a you guys feel the same way about each other. The Libra seems a little bit more complicated with you. It seems like in your deck you're more to the point and know what you want. The Libra is more sobful, or more crybaby, more loving, more attentive. This Libra is more going through some stuff. And that's a lot of reason why this Libra could be taking things a little bit harder. Do you have a chance with them? It's there. They're thinking about you. They're wanting to be approached by you and haven't heard from you. And the reason is because of this situation that happened. They're very tired at this time. They're tired. They're tired. And maybe they're thinking that you're in a relationship. I think someone's maybe that air has seen you with someone or are thinking that you are with someone. So maybe recently that's caused some type of situation. But at the end of the day, this is a lot of mental stuff and this is coming from the other party. Is it a correlation match? Yes. I think that you should try to be. If this situation is yours, I think you should go after that Libra. I think you should, and I think you should clear the confusion because whatever the confusion is, really will help them at this time because there's a lot of stress going on with that Libra right there. With other Libras, join me all this weekend for all the Libra readings. This has been air, a fire, and water. Uh, Monthly for October, and then I was trying to see how it correlated with the Libra, as I said before, not for water at this present time. With that situation, fire and air wins the correlation.